What's up guys, Brandon Washington back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a question I get asked all the time, whether that's here on YouTube, on Instagram, or in person, and that is, what is in my camera bag? Alright, so in this video, I want to address the question I get asked all the time, and that is, what gear do I use? Now, if you guys haven't already checked out my last video, I talked about my camera that I use, which is the Canon 1DX Mark II, and I am absolutely loving this camera. But I wanted to go a little bit further and actually tell you guys everything that's in my camera bag. One thing to just give you guys a little bit of a heads up is this is not all the gear that I own, but primarily what I carry on me at any given moment. Now, recently, I just went on a trip. I was actually gone for 2 weeks, and I pretty much shot every day on the beach using everything from GoPros to my 1DX. And I can only really bring one camera bag. And so this is pretty much all the gear that I packed with me to go on this trip. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the bag. So to start things off, let's talk about the actual camera bag itself. So this is a bag that's actually created by a company called Hex. And by the way, I'll have links down below to all the gear that I'm going to be talking about throughout the video. But this camera bag in particular is by Hex. And one of the things I liked the most about it was how big it was, so how much gear I could actually fit into it. But on top of that, I really love this strap on the side that would allow me to attach a tripod, or in this case, a glide cam. So I thought that this was realistically the perfect camera bag for me to go with. Now on the back of this camera bag, you're going to find that it actually has a lot of padding on there, which is great, especially if you're going to be, having to carry this thing long distances, so it's very comfortable. But once you zip it open, you'll find that there are a lot of slots for things. So the first thing I keep in this bag is, of course, my Canon 1DX Mark II. Because of the size of this DSLR, I can't actually put a lens on there while it's in the bag, so I have to keep my lens cap on, but that's not a huge deal. Next thing is right on top of one of my lenses, I actually just keep a little slot for all of my compact flash cards. It was actually a gift from Nikon, even though I don't shoot Nikon, but yeah. Next thing you'll find in this bag is my 50mm 1.2. Absolutely love this lens. Going forward, I have my 17-40 f4, great lens. Would love to upgrade this to a 16-35 2.8, but we'll see when that comes. Next one is the holy grail of lenses, which is the 70-200 image stabilized version 2 2.8. So again, awesome lens. Now the next lens I have in here is actually the 100mm macro. Now this is not the image stabilized, but I definitely would love to pick up that lens. This is actually a lens on borrow from one of my good friends, Sticks. He let me borrow this for my trip. Next, always keep some microphones. So this is just a Rode video mic. This is actually what I use to shoot pretty much all my YouTube videos now. Moving on, I have Old Faithful here, which is my 80D. I've had this camera for a very long time. Still great camera. I keep the 10-22, or I'm sorry, the 10-18mm lens on this camera, and it works out great for me. It's a great vlogging setup. And then of course I have my Rode Lynx. These are just wireless receiver microphones, so I can do wireless miking if I need to. A little case here for all of my SD cards for my 80D, and my micro SD cards for my DJI Mavic. Now this is one thing that was really important to me for this bag, and that it had to fit my DJI Mavic. And I wanted to be able to have all my camera gear and a drone in one bag. And so the fact that my Mavic can fold up and fit into this bag is perfect. It's exactly what I want. And then of course I have to have the controller for the Mavic as well. I've never tried to fly it using just my phone, which you can do, but I don't think I would want to do that. Now this piece here was just a giant bonus for me. I wasn't looking for this, but it surprisingly comes in handy, and that's these little pockets. Like right here in the top pocket is actually where I keep all of my ADD batteries and little extra stuff like, my quick release plates for my tripod. And then down here I can keep two 1DX batteries. as well as a Mavic battery. So, you know, this is just, again, a great backpack. It holds everything I need. And then there's one other small little pouch here. I don't use it a lot because the Velcro doesn't really hold, you know, too well. Things can easily fall out of it. So I just keep light stuff in there, like the actual microphones for that wireless Rode Link. Alright, so moving on to the front of the bag. There's actually still a lot of space left in this bag. So the first is just a small little pocket here in the front. It actually is big enough to carry like a little mini iPad, or in this case a notebook. This is actually a notebook I keep on me at all times, so if I have a great idea for a YouTube video or for a short film or anything like that, I can quickly make those notes. Also, there's a pocket in the very front for you to keep your business cards, which I still preach. Always have your business cards on you, ready to go. And then, so now you get into this big zipper portion here in the front of the bag, and it's big enough to actually carry a 15-inch laptop. In this case, I'm just keeping some charger cables in there right now, but you can fit a 15-inch MacBook Pro in there easily. And then there's another pocket here designed for a full-size iPad, but I keep my iPad mini in there. And then the rest of this here just has a bunch of small little pockets you can use to keep like little flash drives, or you know, caps or pins, or just whatever extra little accessories you have. And the thing I like about this, the rest of this front pocket, is it actually goes to the full length of the bag. It goes all the way down. So you can literally put anything down in here. More papers, a clipboard, whatever you need. It literally holds everything. So yeah, this bag is perfect. It literally holds everything, and it doesn't take long for me to load everything into it. I love how quickly I can grab all my gear and just throw it in this bag and know that no matter what I'm going to shoot or what it may turn into, whether that is a video job that needs photos or a photo job that needs a load of video, I can literally pack all of my stuff, including my drone, into one bag, put it on my back, and just go. It makes things so much easier. So yeah, that's everything that's in my camera bag. As you guys can see, it is a lot of gear packed into just one awesome bag. Like I said before, if you want to check out any of the gear I have, definitely check out the links down below. I'll have links to all the gear so you can check them out in more detail. And if there's any gear in that bag that you guys want to see me do a review on, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you thought this video was awesome, please hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be putting out more videos more consistently, and I have a lot more stuff to show you guys. So until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.